So now we have some questions we can do. We have two models here of 2-chlorobutane, and let's do one model first. So we pick up one model, right? And then since this is, we have already identified this carbon as the stereogenic center. Okay, we're gonna have a look at this carbon from the side away from the hydrogen. So away from the hydrogen meaning that this carbon is, we're looking at this side. So you are if I were to take this one, you're gonna just okay, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. We're going to look at so now when it says away, the hydrogen is away means that the hydrogen is, if you look at this, hydrogen is actually at the back. The way I like to do it, yeah, if you look at this, the way I like to do it is that it is as if this hydrogen, the one is connected straight to the stereogenic center, or maybe in the Cahn-Ingold, the CIP, Cahn-Ingold-Prelog Rules, I imagine this hydrogen, or the fourth, there are three groups actually, but the fourth one, let me just start with the fourth one, is like the holding a flower. So I'm actually holding a flower like this, okay? And now I'm holding the flower, that's the center of the petal, all right? So now I have three groups. I have chlorine, I have this methyl group, and I have this ethyl group, okay? So this is the way I like to use. So I'm actually holding is away from me like this. So I'm facing the stereogenic center. So if you are from there, you're actually gonna look like this. I'm gonna hold the flower towards you, okay? And holding the flowers towards you, you are looking at this center, this stereogenic center that has basically 4 substituent. Any carbon would have 4 substituent, the organic compound. So you have the methyl group, you have the chlorine, and you have the ethyl group. So once you hold the lowest ranking number 4, ethyl, this group hydrogen, and when actually you want to look at it, so I'm looking at this now, I'm going to assign the ranking. I'm going to rank these groups or substituent. So let's assign, it's called the priority number, and you assign it according to the atomic number. So now in this group, these 3 groups, okay, which in these 3 groups you have methyl, you have ethyl, and you have chlorine, which has the highest atomic number. Okay, so the answer is, first would be the chlorine. Okay, that's very clear. And then the second ranking would be the one with the second highest atomic number. So in this case, is this carbon, this stereogenic carbon is linked to 1 carbon here, and this carbon is linked to 3 hydrogen. Now have a look at this ethyl. This carbon is linked to this particular carbon, and this carbon is linked to 2 hydrogen and a second carbon. So comparatively, this group has a higher atomic number compared to this group. Okay, so now we already have all the ranks. We have all the 3 ranked substituent. The first ranked, the highest rank would be the chlorine. The second highest, number 2 priority number, would be this ethyl group, and the third priority number would be this methyl group. So if you look from where you are looking at me here, yeah, where you are looking, so you're looking at the stereogenic center, I'm holding this molecule like a flower, giving to you. You are smelling it, yeah? So you're looking at the center of the petal. So the first petal is chlorine, the second petal is the number 2 is the ethyl group, and the third one is a methyl. So from there, you can see that it's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So it goes this way. Okay, so from where you're looking at is actually, anti-clockwise. So if it's anti-clockwise, in these Cahn-Ingold-Prelog rules, anti-clockwise would be assigned an S configuration. Sinister. S stands for sinister. Sinister in, I think in Latin, if I'm mistaken, means left. Yeah, right and left. Alright, so we have come to the end of the series of video tutorials on stereochemistry. So in these videos, you have learned how I constructed a 3D model, and later when you get a chance to do that, you can actually come and just follow my video step by step. And then you have learned about the stereochemistry of 2-chlorobutane, and how you identify an enantiomer, and also the same molecule, or the stereoisomer as well. And towards the end, from these two, constructing the 3D model and stereochemistry, you have learned how you can assign the R or S configuration on a chiral molecule using these Cahn-Ingold-Prelog rules. I hope you ask us questions. The things that you're a bit blur or you're not sure, just email me. The email is down there, aishasaad@gmail.com, or email any one of us, ask us a question. We'll be really happy to actually answer your question. So I see you in the next class or the next video tutorial.